Mic check 1, 2, 3. It's the Cudda Show. Do you see me? I don't know if you remember going back to like 2011, maybe 2012, I would say. I was going in. My mom had this like desktop, right? It was a big, and this was before the flat screen monitors. It was a big blocky one with a big rectangular brick of a computer, you know what I mean? And there's this website called Limewire. For those, if you know, you know. I grew up during those days back in 2011, 2012, around there. Just downloading free music off Limewire because it's like, fuck it, it's free. You know what I mean? Like, who cannot be keen to having free music? You know what I mean? It's like, I'm all for it. Let's get free music, man. I was downloading 50 Cent, Eminem, Lil Wayne. This was probably during the Carter 2, you know what I mean? So, or 3, probably 3. Well, I don't remember. Either 2 or 3, you know what I'm saying? We're downloading all those, back in all the top rappers from 2011, 2012, you know what I mean? Little did I know about viruses, you know. Little did I know that there's a stigmatism to, there's a downside to downloading all of this free music off of LimeWire. And I was like, oh darn, well, I can't use that, you know what I mean? Because it fucked up my mom's desktop, you know what I mean? Like, just so many fucked up so many viruses on that fucking thing, man. And it's like I would watch I go to free movie websites too, just watch movies on that motherfucker. I mean, what else was I supposed to do as a kid? Like, you know what I mean? I could have went outside or whatever, did something. I was like, nah, just go on the computer and watch movies, download free music and shit, all that good stuff. And that's when Soulja Boy was popping too, you know what I'm saying? He was popping during those days, like. And it made sense because I was one of the guys where I downloaded one of 50 Cent's songs and it was Soulja Boy playing. Little did I know I got my answer, where he would download the file, replace the audio file with his audio file with his song on it, and name it the 50 Cent song, and then put it on LimeWire. And I mean, it was hard though. That's probably how he got popping off. Like, you know what I mean? He just a few click and drags and all that shit. Like, it was just, this was probably like the very beginning days of like social media and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like, people really, he was one of the first. You know what I mean? I feel like Soulja Boy was one of the first to do it. You know what I mean? It's like, props to him. You know what I mean? Because he was hard. Like, everybody doing the Soulja Boy dance, you know what I'm saying? Crank that, all that shit. I mean, I remember in elementary school, man, we were doing in the fucking auditorium room at the school that, you know what I'm saying? If you have a big enough school, there's a big ass auditorium room where they use it for fucking lunch, whatever you want to call it. During lunch break, I don't have the right words sometimes for it, you know. But like during lunch break, you fucking use it as like a lunchatorium and stuff. And then during the day, like, you want to do like fucking like theater or whatever, or like practice dance moves and stuff. That's what we did. Like, and I remember during elementary school, we were fucking going crank that, like, oh, and then fucking going backwards doing the dance. Like, that's how popular that song was back in the day. You had schools learning how to do the dance, and I was just like, I was crazy. That was like popping off, and I'm like, dang, why am I doing this? Why am I doing this for? Like, whoa, like, oh. At that time, I was like, I wasn't really keen into like listening like to music and shit. I was a kid back then. I was just like, whatever, like, how this dancing, you know what I mean? It was fun. It was a dope ass dance too. Like, I was seeing them doing it. I'm like, dang, you see the people doing it on the kids doing it at the school. They killing it up there. It was lit, man. It was this elementary school days, man. It was awesome too. I remember, man, I had a CD Walkman. I don't know if you a CD Walkman where it was a portable CD player. Man, you had to be there, man. That was really lit, man. I was the kid. I was the dopest kid on the block and on the elementary school, dog. I was listening to Eminem's Curtain Call on repeat. That's all I listened to on that Walkman. It's like, that's all I listened to, man. I was the coolest. I was the most popular person, man. I was just like, damn, can I listen to a little bit? I mean, everybody was listening to my Walkman. I said, you want to listen to it too? I said, fuck, man. I was just having my little headphones on, just like listening to my fucking have my little Walkman in hand during recess and shit. I'm walking around. Like, even the kids in the higher grades hang out with me, you know what I'm saying? That's how cool cat I was. Like, I was just that dude back in elementary school. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? But you peak, and you know what I'm saying, like, you go up and down through life, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, but next on to that point, you know. So I was just remembering all the elementary school days, man. It was just lit. And I was just keeping it happy, keeping it positive one day at a time. You know what I'm saying? Because you are great. You will be great. You know, we gotta get up. We gotta get up on there, get the day started, take a hot shower or a cold shower if you want. Maybe the cold shower is not working. Maybe the hot shower is not working. You know, I had that problem. I had my water heater replaced at the house recently. You know, it's not my house. I just rent there. You know, but at the house. I want to be like, what, my house? You know, it's just gotta get this replaced and all that stuff. I never realized how much crazy it is really owning a house. There's property taxes, there's what if something happens, the fucking toilet or the water heater or this and that. It's like it's always something, you know what I mean? And it's like, oh, man. But we work hard enough and we go and get it. This has been the Cudda Show, and I'm signing off.